Good day, friends and neighbors. It's your old pal Scooter coming to you once again live from the Granville Guitars World Headquarters here in lovely St. Petersburg, Florida. Today is Thursday, September the 2nd. Is that right? It is the 2nd. Yesterday is the 7th anniversary of my moving in next door here to Van Recording. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it has. Anyway, we got one final guitar for our good friend, Mr. Rob Barrett from Cannibal Corpse. This is a guitar not typical for Rob that he's, pictured with or known for. This is a Charvel, I think what they're calling the SoCal now, but I think it's older than that. And it's unusual for him because it's a bolt-on, it's got maple neck, it's a Strat body, it's got a Floyd Rose, it's got passive pickups. It's got a whole bunch of things that are not typical for one of his guitars. But he likes to use this one for leads and has used in the past. And he's got some plan for it right now. I'm just doing a bunch of guitars for Rob here lately. But anyway, it's a really nice guitar. Really sounds good, plays good, intonates well. This is in the A-sharp tuning, which goes from lowest string to highest: A sharp, D sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, and A sharp. And the string gauges, the set is the D'Addario NYXL 13 through 56 with a wound third. That model number is NYXL 1356 W for the wound right there. That is the strings that are on here and how they're tuned. Something I neglected to mention in the other videos is the pick that Rob likes to use. It's one of these. It's a Tortex Sharp with this really sharp point on the end. 1.5 millimeter. Typically he uses this same pick that has his name on them and the Cannibal Corpse logo on. This is one that he got off away from the road or whatever. And as you can see, it's a Tortex 1.5 millimeter. So it's a pretty heavy pick. But Rob he tends to play very precisely. He doesn't play with a lot of arm force like Eric does, for instance. So he's real gentle on frets. If you tuned in earlier and saw his 89 Les Paul, it's got original frets on it, and they're in great shape. I mean, you wouldn't known that they'd been played on, to be honest with you. So, yeah, anyway. Again, not much to say about this one, really. It's a great guitar. It's a really cool guitar. It's nice red, black pickguard, volume only. The pickups are Seymour Duncan's. Do not ask me which models they are. I do not know. I don't even think Rob knows, to be honest with you. I'll ask him, but I don't think he knows. He just knows that it sounds right to him. He might know. I'll ask him. And if I do find out, I'll post his answer so that y'all can have that knowledge too. So, yeah. Anyway, there it is. Red Charvel. Rob uses this one for solos. So, yeah. That's about it for this guitar. How do I set his guitars up? Well, I tend to set guitars up in general with the neck set pretty straight. And then I will throw a capo on the first fret down there. And then I will measure the gap underneath the string at the 12th fret. This way we take the nut height out of the equation. On Rob's guitars, we're just about, I'd say right at 38 to 40 thousandths. It's what I would call an average action, not too high, not too low. By comparison, Eric likes his very high. He likes 50 thousandths or better. But like I say, he plays with quite a bit more force. I set this guitar up a little bit lower than I did Rob's other guitars, mainly because it's going to be mainly for soloing. But it's still a little high average, I would call it. So anyway, that's all I know for today. Rob Barrett's Charvel HH guitar. If you got any questions about anything we do here at Granville Guitar, seek us out on the web at www.granvilleguitars.com. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. That's all I know for today. Be good to one another.